Hello, my friends. It is time for some Lost Ark video. You already know the vibes. It's Friday. It's Arkonomics Day. This will be the first Arkonomics since Breaker got released. Breaker. So it's interesting to see what the prices are going to be looking like here. My predictions, because I haven't actually looked at the prices on anything, since I haven't really played the game, but I haven't looked at the prices on anything. My predictions, my preliminary predictions going into this, leapstones are going to be a little bit lower. I mean, honestly, that's my prediction. That's the only prediction that I can really make, is that leapstones will be a bit lower, and they have been. And that's because, I mean, have you seen the events that we got going on here? You know what I'm saying? But let's take a look. Oh, almost forgot blue crystal. We gotta check a little price of blue crystals, man. Don't worry about the shop not looking there. That's fine, I'm sure. 3,500 gold for some blue crystals. 3,400 if you don't want to count that. Or if you don't want to count either of those. 37 up here to insta-buy. I wouldn't do that, though. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I'm such a silly ball. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. Okay, so the price of things are as follows. Let's go with leapstones first. So Marvelous Leapstones have went down a bit as well, unsurprisingly. But Radiant Leapstones, yeah, they've tanked quite a bit. Because they used to be solid like 125, 130 range-ish. Now they're sitting at 93 gold on NA West. Not surprising, though, because, again, a lot of people like to, for some reason, think, like, it makes sense, I guess, on the surface, right? New class comes out, so people are going to want to hone the new class up, right? But everybody in existence typically saves up their leapstones for whatever reason, and then they all try to sell them all at once, not factoring in all of the great progression events that we end up getting with out, on top of everything else. And then, yeah. I mean, it's hard to say for sure, like, whether something's going to go up or down until it happens. I've seen it happen both ways on class releases. I've seen it happen both ways on content release. Things will go up, things will go down. Which is why whenever people ask me, hey, should I save up my leapstones and sell later, or should I sell them now? Typically what I say is, if you need the gold now, sell shit now if you need gold now. If you don't need gold now, but you're worried about losing or gaining a certain amount of gold, sell some of your stock now, hold some of your stock for after the patch. That way, if it goes up, you can capitalize on some extra money. If it goes down, you don't just lose all that money from before, because you had sold some at the previous price, right? Just hedging, right? But I'm not surprised to see that leapstones are sort of doing this. But I'm also not surprised, right? It could have been either way, in my opinion. I truly mean that. Clear Essence of Wisdom, which is the purple elixir fragments, they're still at 35. They've pretty much been 35 solid for as long as I can remember at this point. Legendary elixir shards are at 88. Like 90, there's a couple, like 1,000 at 90. Seems like they've been teetering around the 100 range, so wonder if they will go down any more, or this is just sort of their home. As far as other things go, Obliteration Stones, unsurprisingly, also went down a bit. Again, it's sort of the thing where people save up all their materials, whether they intentionally mean to or not, and then a new class comes out, and then they need gold or materials to do other things, so they sell all of their other stuff, and then, yeah, you get the idea, right? People are honing, but just not as much as you would have liked, I guess, in order to capitalize off getting increased prices from that. That being said, there's not that much cheaper, right? They were like 50 gold, now they're like 42. And they will probably recover in time, right? But we'll see. We will see. Primareha Fusion mats are at 44 gold if you want to slow sell, 43 gold if you don't. I guess that means let's check out fish. So white fish on NA West right now are 65 gold, which is about what they've been. The real killer is in the carp. Carp, just keep going to the fucking moon, brother. I don't know what the hell is wrong with carp, but this shit be going bongo. Fucking 42 gold? This shit used to be like fucking 18 gold, man. What happened? What happened, brother? Even pearls are going kind of crazy. 7 gold for a pearl? That's like insane. Red flesh fish are obviously 7 gold too, because red flesh fish have to sort of be at a certain price radius with Oreha solar carp. Otherwise, you can just trade in red flesh fish for carp and then make money by doing that arbitrage little spiel. Let's check out the other things. Flowers are unremarkable. What about timber? Timber is also looking pretty unremarkable, though there does seem to be a price drop in it for some strange. How's our meats doing? Our meats. About the same. Nothing looks too crazy aside from fish, man. Like, why is carp 42 gold? That's just absurd to me. That being said, I mean, I'm not the one who fishes the carp, bro. I'm just the guy who buys it to make fusion mats. And yes, fusion mats are almost assuredly still profit. I mean, they're profit from what I bought my mats at for, but listen, man, you know the drill with this shit. You have the calculator. The calculator gives you everything you need to know. It's just on you to calculator stuff. One thing I do want to look at is engravings. I want to take a look at Breaker's engravings. Why not, right? Asura's Path is 8k. Brawl King Storm. Is that really what they're calling that? 5k. What an ugly name. But it looks like they have significantly come down from their first couple day launch prices, which isn't surprising. But still interesting to see engravings be this expensive, because it's a very, very rare thing these days. To end off the video, though, as always, let's take a look at sidereal energies, see where sidereals have been peaking. 1.75-ish still, it seems like 1.8, 1.75. Not bad. Maybe sidereals, people making ester weapons, maybe that's why the price of things, excuse me, not things, but the price of, fish have been going up, carp specifically, who knows. Level 10 cooldown gems, 185, that is a massive drop compared to what we've been seeing, which is honestly good. That's really good, honestly. But I think it's dropping because people are selling their stuff to do other things like hone up their characters, like their breakers, rather than the gold economy fixing itself. But hey, time will tell. 419k for a damage gem, still pretty expensive. Would like to see this drop under 400k again at some point. Maybe in the future, man. Anyways, that's it for this week's episode of Arkonomics. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you to my Tier 2 members. Remix My Life. I'm Nufu, Airzyke, Clouded, and all my Tier 1s, it's Biscuits, Inder, Diz. I'm outie. Bye.